Welcome to Sandwiches of History. Today from salads, dressings, sauces, and sandwiches of 1915, we're going to be making the turkey sandwich. But before we start, I have to make a mustard butter. Now, here's the thing, it's 1915. Did they mean powdered mustard or prepared mustard?
Hey, Barry.
Oh, hey, Mustard Queen. Yes, please help me out.
No worries, man, I got you. When just the word mustard is listed in a recipe, it could mean prepared mustard, it could be dry mustard, it could be the mustard greens or the mustard seeds. And if there's no descriptive words of prepared or dry, then what are we supposed to use? French's released their cream salad style mustard at the 1904 World Fair. We now refer to it as yellow mustard, but the cream salad style was meant to specify that it's a milder, smoother flavor. Within the first 5 years, they more than doubled their sales, and by 1915, they were the mustard on the map. Now, French's wasn't actually the first commercial mustard in the US, it was Golden Spicy Brown. Heinz even made mustard before French's, but right after that they went bankrupt, then started back up and made the tomato ketchup. But even before Golden started producing mustard in 1862, people still had access to French and German style mustards from immigrants. Even still, it was way more common just to have your own powder and seeds on hand because making your own mustard is really easy. So if your recipe doesn't specify what kind of mustard and it's listed in succession with spices such as salt, pepper, and mustard, then you're going with mustard powder. If it's listed with whole spices like peppercorns, it's mustard seed. If it's listed as part of an ingredient for a salad dressing and it's not the main ingredient, it's dry. But they're really interchangeable in that purpose because they're both emulsifiers. If mustard is listed in a recipe with herbs and greens, then it's mustard greens. So after 1915, you can assume that they're using an American mustard like French's. Prior to that, mustard powder is a pretty safe assumption, but if you use a French or German style mustard, it's okay. They're all interchangeable. Okay, maybe not in all situations, but if they didn't specify, it is interchangeable. Hope I answered your question. Back to you, Barry.
Wow, thank you, Mustard Queen. That was awesome. All right, let's make a sandwich. To make our mustard butter, we start off with, well, butter, and then we add, mustard. But we also add in salt and paprika. And this is unsalted butter, so the salt is not going to be super salt butter salt. You know what I'm saying. So now we mustard butter our bread. Okay, now we top that with thin slices of turkey. And yes, it actually calls for slices of turkey, not ground turkey or anything like that. Then it says top with mayonnaise if desired. I desire. Okay, let's give this turkey sandwich a go. This is pretty good. I mean, turkey, mayonnaise, butter, and the butter has mustard in it. The mustard butter is a lot less strong than I thought it was going to be. I would probably, if I were making that from scratch, I'd double the amount of mustard I put in it so it had a real punch to it, but this is tasty, but I think I am going to plus it up just a little. I'm going to add some provolone cheese and some pickled jalapenos. Okay, let's give this plussed up turkey sandwich a go. Provolone's a nice mild cheese. It's still delicious. Pickled jalapenos are bringing the brightness and the crunch, the brightness that the mustard butter lacked. Okay, so obviously you're probably thinking, what happened to the lettuce? What happened to the tomato? We have tomato. Our lettuce ran out, so I decided to go with provolone and pickled jalapenos, and let me tell you, I don't regret it. The original turkey sandwich was tasty. I would probably give that a 7. That was pretty good with the mayonnaise and the mustard butter and the turkey. Adding the provolone and the pickled jalapenos probably bumped it up to about a 7.5, maybe 8. Delicious. If we added the provolone, pickled jalapenos, lettuce, and tomato, easily a 9. That's a tasty turkey sandwich. Thanks to the Mustard Queen for stopping by and helping me out of my condiment conundrum. You can follow her on TikTok and Instagram at ketchupIsGarbage and on Twitter at MustardExpert. All right, see you tomorrow. Sandwiches of History today from salads, something, something, and something.